Hello, everyone. What a beautiful day it is outside. I usually like to dance on the grass, but today we have to dance inside here. I'm going to move over to this mic. I'll say it again.
Hello.
I usually like to dance outside, but today we're going to dance inside. My name is Kenneth Crying Child Roulette, and this is my wonderful partner, Malin Söderström, who accompanies me in a lot of these type of events, and she has embraced my culture in the language and the dances that we do. And we like to tell some stories sometimes, and I'd like to share a story with you before I play this flute song. And it goes like this. A long time ago, there was a young man who was very much in love with a young woman in the village that they were living in. And this young man wanted to marry this young lady. So he followed her everywhere, but she would have nothing to do with him. So he went to the chief and he asked the chief, I am so in love with one of the girls in the village, but she doesn't want nothing to do with me. What can I do? And the chief said, well, young man, you must go to the forest and make yourself a flute. And so he did this. He went to the forest, spent a few days there, and he made a flute. And he came back very excited, so he ran from the forest and right up to the chief and said, Chief, I made a flute. And he showed it to him. And the chief said, well, now you must learn a song and play it for this young lady. So he learned a song, one song, and he played it over and over again. And he played it over and over again. Wherever this young lady went, he was there with his flute. He was everywhere. Until finally this young lady turned around to him after playing the flute, and she said,
Please, can you please stop playing that song? I will marry you.
Yes. And they lived happily ever after. And perhaps this is the song he plays. We'll share it for you now. Thank you.